All right, guys, let's get into it. I'm starting this recording a little bit early because I want to talk about a lot of things that's happening this week. So, first and foremost, very, very fundamental news heavy week, okay? We have massive earnings reports on Wednesday and on Thursday. Okay, we have Microsoft, Alphabet, and Meta reporting their earnings on Wednesday. We have Amazon and Apple reporting their earnings on Thursday. On top of that, on Wednesday, we are expecting to get rate cuts, and we have Federal Chairman Powell speaking on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, we have Donald Trump meeting with the president of China to discuss and potentially end this trade war. Now, you're probably saying, well, why do we have this massive gap on the chart? Are my charts okay? What is this? This is pretty much us pricing in all of these expected to be bullish news events. So all of these news events are expected to be bullish. We're pretty much like 99% sure that we're going to get rate cuts. I really wouldn't expect anything less. I think we're going to decrease rates by 25 bips. And when that happens, that typically gives a bullish reaction from the market. But because we're expecting it, just like with last FOMC, when I made $400,000 shorting it, these rate cuts are already getting priced in, and we can see that through the gap up. Not only are these rate cuts getting priced in, but we're also pricing in the trade war getting ended between the US and China because Donald Trump is meeting with the president of China on Thursday, and everyone is expecting them to be able to come to a decision. So this is what I'm expecting on just like overall for the week. Notice how we opened a lot higher, okay? That off rip is just saying like, hey, we are pricing in all of these bullish catalysts for the market that is coming through. We have this new week opening gap. New week opening gaps more often than not end up getting filled. I'm not gonna lie, today I kind of want to be bearish on open because we have this bearish SMT divergence from these highs down to these highs, and then from these highs up to these highs, from these highs up to these highs. I really think that we're just going to be bearish, come down, fill this gap, and then from there, boom, we'll just be off to the races all the way up until Wednesday. Wednesday is the first day where we get a lot of this fundamental news that comes out. So we have the earnings calls that happen after hours, and then we also have Federal Chairman Powell speaking, and we have the interest rate decisions. This is big. I think when these interest rate decisions come out, we are already, so Monday, my expectation is us to come down, fill in this gap, and then move higher from there. Tuesday, I think we move higher. Wednesday, I think we kind of consolidate because we have that all of that big news coming out later in the day. So I think Wednesday is probably a good day to not trade, just stay out of the markets because we have FOMC, we have Federal Chairman Powell speaking, and we have those big earnings decisions. But it is going to be a good day to sit back and watch what the market does. I think that FOMC, the rate cuts have already been priced in because we've been moving up and up and up with all of these trade deal talkings and all this. So I think what's going to happen is going to be the exact same thing that happened on FOMC last month, where we get the rate cuts, but that news was already priced in, and it's going to be a sell the news event, and boom, news ends up actually pushing price down. But I think that push down is going to be very short-lived. I think we're going to come down, sweep out some sort of high time frame draws on liquidity, and then end up moving higher. Then on Thursday, we have Apple and Amazon earnings, which again will affect the market however those earnings come out. But I think a big bullish catalyst, which will be different than what the 25 bip decrease of rates will do, is whenever we are talking about China and whenever we're talking about these tariff news with Trump, it's always going to be directly correlated with whatever the news is and how the market performs afterwards. So when it's rate cuts, we noticed that last month we cut rates, but we dropped, and then we ended up moving higher. But whenever we talk about tariffs, Trump says, oh, I'm going to put 100% tariff on China. Boom, the market falls. And then Trump says, hey, we're figuring out deals with China. Boom, the market rises. So Trump, for the most part, has a pretty one-to-one correlation with the market. However, when it comes to cutting rates and stuff like this, sometimes we can already price it into the market, and then that ends up causing the market to sometimes do the opposite of what the news is telling us, similar to what happened last month, where FOMC, everybody was expecting rates to get cut, and everybody thought it was going to be a bullish news event. And then what ended up happening, it ended up causing price to go down, actually. actually. So that's what I'm expecting for this week. I think market open today, we're going to come down, fill in this new week opening gap, and then continue higher for the remainder of Monday. I think Tuesday we move higher. I think Wednesday we move sideways until we get rate cuts. I think rate cuts on that news gives us a high time frame liquidity sweep. Thursday we have Amazon and Apple earnings. Wednesday we also have Microsoft, Alphabet, and Meta earnings. But I think that those earnings will kind of be overshadowed by FOMC. And then on Thursday, the big news that we want to watch out for is Trump meeting with the president of China. Now, that was the first thing that I wanted to talk about. The second thing that I wanted to talk about is something that I've been talking a lot on my Instagram story about, but maybe you guys are not aware of this. I am hosting a 3-day live event. This is going to be something that I've never done before. I'll leave a link in the description. It's from November 8th to November 10th, and it's literally just going to be probably 10 plus, if not maybe even more hours of me just spitting a bunch of game to you guys live on a Zoom call. So on the first day, I'm going to be going completely in depth of every single confluence that I use, going in depth on all the on every single strategy that I use, every single confluence, how I put it together in strategy, how you guys can actually learn how to predict the markets like me. Unfortunately, this month I haven't been trading the best, but as you guys know, over the course of time, over this past year, I've been trading fantastic. So again, this is going to be probably the best piece of content that I've ever put out on the internet, not only because it's going to be live of me just sitting down in this exact room, spitting game to you guys, but also for the duration of time that it's going to be. Like, I've never done something that's like literally just 3 days straight. This is essentially going to be, remember the boot camp? This is going to be the boot camp compressed into 3 straight days, but with all updated strategy, with updated confluence, with updated knowledge. Because again, guys, the boot camp was 2 years ago. I'm a much better trader now than I was before. You guys will notice that I'm trading in a different way, okay? And this 3-day live event is going to cover all of these ways that I'm trading differently. And then on the second day, we're going to be talking about psychology, which I know a lot of you guys struggle with. There's a lot of things that I really want to cover with psychology that I'm not able to cover in YouTube videos simply because it just won't get clicks. And I know that the people that are coming to this live event are willing, and they are putting themselves in a position to be willing to learn everything possible to be able to become a profitable day trader. And there's some things that, like, not that I hold back on YouTube, but like legitimately it's just not worth making a YouTube video on. And as sad as it is, it's literally just because it will not get views and it will hurt my channel. So not that I'm like saving it, but yeah, like there's a lot of concepts that when it comes to psychology and risk management and like how to minimize losses and how to maximize wins, and then also when it comes to strategy, like how to use certain confluences together, and when to not use certain confluences, when to not execute even though your strategy is telling you to. All of these things that are like kind of little things that I don't get to talk about in YouTube videos because it'll either make me go off on tangents, it'll make the YouTube videos go too long. And this is going to be just like a complete package of literally everything that I know about trading, all compressed into 3 days to help you guys become a profitable trader. Not only that, on the third day, we're bringing in a couple other profitable traders who come in there, do Q&A with you guys to help you guys on your journey. It's going to be some people that have been in the space for a really long time, and these are reputable people who have a proven track record, who don't even sell anything online, which is awesome, right? So these guys are going to come in, and maybe you guys don't even know these guys, but these are traders that I've known for a decent amount of time who I know are really freaking good at it, and they can maybe give you guys a different perspective that I maybe can't really tell to you guys when you guys are asking me your Q&A on this 3-day live event. And that's the other thing. You guys are going to be able to get your questions answered. So again, day one, we're going to be going super in depth on confluences, strategy, when to enter, when to exit, understanding the confluences fully, when to not trade, when to potentially not execute on your strategy even though your strategy is telling you to. And then on day two, we're going to be pretty much doing a 3 full hour lesson on just straight psychology. We're really going to be digging deep, going over different practices that you guys can do to enhance your trading psychology, to enhance your psychology in life so that you guys can become more successful, and then how we can correlate that into not only our lives but also our trading so that we can get that mental fortitude to be able to be successful in trading. And then last but not least, on the third day, I'm going to talk to you guys about how you can actually scale your trading. A lot of you guys are trading on funded accounts right now. That's awesome, but you know that that's limiting yourself, and that's also also limiting your capital that you guys are trading with. And if you guys really want to be able to get to this next level of being a full-time day trader, you guys can't be relying on these funded accounts forever. Okay, the rules are going to continuously get stricter and stricter, and because again, it's a business for them. So again, on the third day, I'm going to be going over how you guys can eventually scale out of funded accounts, how you guys can scale into live accounts, and then how you guys can maximize your wins and minimize your losses using risk management. And then we're also going to bring on other traders to get in there, answer your guys' questions, and then also I'll be in there the entire time answering your guys' questions. This is like I'm super pumped for this. I've been working on this for the past 2 months on the back end, and I haven't been too vocal about it, but I think that as these dates are coming up, it's literally happening next week. I would really highly advise you guys to sign up to this. It's going to be probably the best piece of content that I've ever put out on the internet, and it's only for people that sign up. It's not going to be recorded. It's going to be recorded for the people that join, and you guys are going to get the video, but it's not going to be uploaded to YouTube. This is just going to be for the people that go in there. And the reason behind that is because it's going to be really freaking long, but on top of that, it's going to be like a complete comprehensive overview of how you guys should be trading in the markets, going over every single like little bit and piece that sometimes I omit from YouTube videos, and we're putting that all in here. So if you guys want to sign up to this, I'll leave a link in the description. Again, this is like it, okay? It's not going to happen on any other day, okay? It's from November 8th through November 10th. Be there. It's on a weekend. You guys have no excuse to not show up. It's going to be a really good time, and I've put so much effort into this already. I really want you guys to be there with me for it. So with that being said, sign up to this, link in the description, and the market is about to open. So I'm looking for shorts. Off rip, the S&P 500, we have this, or here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put on London session highs first. Then we have Asia session highs. London highs, NASDAQ already came up and swept out London highs. It would be great if ES stays underneath those highs. We have London lows. We have Asia lows, and then we have all of these lows down here as well. Let's wait for London lows, Asia lows, and all of these low resistance draws and liquidity that are stacked up perfectly and nice for us to be able to short all the way down into. This is the main objective, take shorts today. We got a sweep of London highs on NASDAQ. We're underneath them on ES. It's looking like ES is going to be the leading index for this rotation to the downside. So again, we already have high time frame. We're already getting a sweep. We already have a bearish SMT divergence on the high time frame. I'm looking to be short today. And yeah, we'll see what price does. We shall see what price does. Let's see here, boys. We have a big week ahead of us. Lots of fundamental news that is coming out this week. The goal is to be patient, and the goal is also to ideally be able to capitalize on this highly volatile week that we are going to have ahead of us. I'm really excited to see how this goes. So we're already potentially making this SMT. Again, we already have this bearish SMT right now. We've actually already had a sweep, break of structure, another 5-minute sweep. As much as I would love to just press short right now, it's probably not the best option. But I do really want to catch a trade today. We're also still in government shutdown mode, which is crazy. I do think that this is going to probably be the longest government shutdown that we've had ever in the history of the United States, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, so the focus would be on the S&P 500. So the goal here would be, boom, we got the high time frame sweep. Boom, we get the 5-minute SMT divergence. Or the goal, we need a high to get put in, so we would need a down candle on the 5-minute after this high gets swept. And then from there, I would just be looking for a 5-minute retrace. 5-minute retrace, and then I can enter. As long as that retrace gets filled and we see 1-minute confirmation. But right now, we're looking good. Okay, so it's exactly what we wanted to see. Again, we want to see this down candle for the SMT. The goal is for this to just not dump all the way down completely. New week opening gap, like I think that we're like fucking guaranteed to hit this on ES today. So this very well could like literally just be my take profit one. So we're forming that SMT. The goal is for us to close bearish. Hopefully don't close like too fucking crazy and then get a 5-minute retrace into some form of 5-minute like continuation confluence, like a fair value gap or equilibrium. And then once we get that filled, then we can go and look for entries. But yeah, right now we're moving pretty swiftly to the downside. As much as I mean, it is an SMT divergence. I would love to like literally just press short right now. It is a good short, but itching. Be patient, be patient. Patience pays, patience pays. I need to go pee. I might as well just go pee right now. Oh, holy smokes. Oh, holy smokes. Ripping right back on up. That's why we stay patient. That's why we stay patient, boys. Okay. So NASDAQ, we stayed underneath these 1 minute lows. But ES, we came up and swept them out. So we could end up making a bearish SMT on the 1 minute. And I'm not going to lie, if we get that, I'll probably be willing to get in. Especially if we inverse this gap here. That's probably what I'll want to wait for. Because we have the 5 minute bearish SMT, then 1 minute bearish SMT on this retrace on up. But I want to see like confirmation that we're actually going lower. ES candles aren't printing that well though. They're like printing ugly. Okay, so we got that bearish SMT, but it doesn't really mean nothing yet because we could again bullishly react out of this gap. So gonna want to wait, just like how we're doing out of this right now. Going to want to wait for now, but we'll be on 10 toes. Yup, so if we can inverse that gap, we'll be looking real good on ES. NASDAQ, we'll keep an eye out on that gap as well. If we close underneath that, I'll go ahead and take a short. Okay, I'm going short here. Let's see what this risk reward looks like. Okay, stop losses are in. See how this goes. Again, first take profit is this new week opening gap right here. I know it kind of sounds crazy, but that's what I'm seeing. Phew! Don't like the way that that's looking. Is that a bearish 5-minute candle? It is. Bearish 5-minute candle. Okay, so we formed the 5-minute bearish SMT right there. That's like step one. I would like for us to just rotate down now. I mean, obviously, because I'm already in this trade. High time frame sweep, bearish SMT, bearish SMT. NASDAQ could even be good to look for shorts as well. I don't want to overdo it though. I just know that this weekly gap needs to be filled, and it's probably going to get filled on the S&P 500. Wow, what the fuck was that close? That was weird. Right back up here on ES. I don't like the way these candles are printing. They're just not printing clean. Close to this stop loss now. Let's turn around here. NASDAQ took out these highs. ES made equal highs here. We should be able to get a rotation now. It's 9:48. It's time to move. It's time to move. I would like to take a trade on NASDAQ too. Just because it's like this gap is like free. This gap is free. And bro, it's huge. Like we could fill this entire thing on ES. Like, this is just free fall, bro, that we can go through. First thing that we need to do, though, is we need to start going down. Like, I have all of these lows marked out, but realistically, I don't want to take profit at any of them until this weekly gap. What we could do is, like, we could have, like, an insurance play, which is, like, we take a trade on NASDAQ as well. Like, we take shorts on NASDAQ once we close underneath the 79% extension. And then on NASDAQ, we slowly take profits as these lows start getting taken out. Because then, as these lows start getting taken out, whatever we're making profit, we move our stop loss to break even on NASDAQ. You know, while ES, we go for, like, the long shot. Let's see how NASDAQ closes here. We look good right now. Close underneath that extension. It's 9:51. I'm thinking it's time. I'm gonna go ahead and short NASDAQ here as well and do that insurance play. So we'll just continuously take partials on NASDAQ as it takes out these lows. Damn. Hopefully that doesn't bite us in the fucking ass. Wow, yes. Be careful here, bro. Triple equal highs. I do not like that. We gotta go down, bro. Be careful. Oh my. I got stopped out of ES. That's not what you want to see on that, bro. Got stopped out of ES. It's really not what you want to see. I just take a breather here. Still in the trade on NASDAQ, but high time frame sweep, 5-minute SMT divergence. Can this retrace or potential sweep of these 5-minute highs here? Need to see how this 5-minute closes. Not make any fucking emotional decisions, but yeah, dude. Getting smoked. Wow. Yes, we broke structure to the upside on the 5-minute. Crazy. NASDAQ, we're remaining underneath these highs for now. Wow. You're kidding. We gotta just be fucking calm here. NASDAQ got stopped out too. Down 84K on both of those. Just gonna pay attention to price. I do think that we have a bunch of opportunity to the downside. What? And we're just hitting this shit now. Now we want to do it or what? Before we get into anything stupid, let's just go back over steps. Don't make any dumb ass mistakes. High time frame sweep. 5-minute SMT. This is technically our 5-minute retracement. As long as we don't close above those highs, we're doing it right now we already closed above the highs on ES, but as long as we don't close above them on NASDAQ, then we can look for a 1-minute reversal. But if we close above them on NASDAQ, bro, I would probably have to chalk this shit and call it a day, which isn't what I want to do. So, I mean, again, I'm just trying to, make sure I'm level-headed with this shit. Okay, ES just came up and made a triple high on this. I mean, yeah, this is exactly what happened on the day that I lost, 250K. Again, I'm not complaining because it's my own fault for taking the trades and it's my own fault for executing when I do. It's no one's fault but mine. But it's just making sense of it. This is exactly what happened last time, where we have a high time frame sweep and then a bearish SMT or a bullish SMT off of it, right? But that's not the sweep that gets prioritized. It ends up being a much lower time frame one, or at least right now it's a much lower time frame one. It's the sweep of these 520 lows and making an SMT divergence off of these, a bullish SMT divergence off of these. These aren't even significant lows. These aren't even London lows. They're nothing. They're not even 30-minute lows. And that's what is being prioritized right now. And we can see that this came down. We get the sweep. We get the SMT divergence. We get the push up. We get the retrace. Ideal long entries would have been within here. That's just not where my head was at, though, because we had the high time frame sweep on NASDAQ. Just like this is the exact same thing that happened on the day that I lost 250K. Also, bro, for everybody that's like super fucking annoying, I don't know why, bro. It's crazy. I post fucking everything, every single win, every single loss, and people thought I was trying to post that shit for fucking clickbait, like whatever, for YouTube ad revenue, and people were like, oh no, you didn't take it in real time. Bro, what the fuck do you think this is? This literally gets auto uploaded to TradeZella in real time. I show you guys, like, I show more fucking proof than anybody else, so I really don't know what you guys want me to do. People are saying, oh, it's not a real loss. Like, bro. Really, our last shot at this would be if NASDAQ can stay underneath these highs, then we still have the opportunity for a 5-minute SMT because ES is above these market open highs while NASDAQ is currently barely sitting underneath these. But yeah, bro, this is exactly what happened on that day where I lost 250K. Crazy, 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 crazy. We just took out those highs. We are probably going to have to chalk this one to the game, bros. I mean, we still can make a bearish SMT. Like, bearish SMT is still viable, but it's 10 right now. It's 10 right now, and right here was the optimal trade entry. This is the exact same situation that stopped me out. Like, shorts was the correct trade using my strategy today. Luckily, I lost less than I did the previous day, and I was at least conscious of, like, okay, let's take a fucking breather, and like, I was fine with the risk that I put on today. I knew that was like the exact amount that I wanted to risk today. I wanted to risk $80,000. But yeah, this is the exact same setup or market play that burned me last time when I lost all that money. And last time what caused me to lose even more money was making the emotional decision of jumping straight back into one, and I saved myself from that. So I guess the last thing that we'll do is just keep an eye on these Asia session highs. If we take those out on ES, done, bro, which I think we're going to do. Did we make equal highs? Or are we just underneath it? I think we made equal highs. Equal highs. And we got them. Wow. Same exact thing that burned me last time. Like I thought I knew today was going to be bullish, but not off rip, bro. Like usually when we have a new week opening gap, like that gets aggressively filled. Like aggressively filled upon open. This bullish SMT has been completed. We're trading at all-time highs on NASDAQ, trading at all-time highs on the S&P 500. Maybe what I'm a lot more satisfied with today's loss than I was with the previous day's loss. This was a good loss. I'm satisfied with the risk that I put on. I traded it how I was supposed to, even though I lost. I traded it how I was supposed to. I got stopped out by the same pattern as I did on that past day. And you're probably saying, well, why didn't you notice that and why didn't you trade that way? Well, because I mean, in the past, and again, I know you're probably saying, well, back-to-back trading days, you should probably do something about it. Well, no. If the market consistently, more often than not, gives me a high time frame liquidity sweep of London session highs and then gives me a bearish SMT divergence off of that, I've found success taking that trade 100 times more than taking a trade off of a low time frame 5-minute sweep with a low time frame SMT divergence. Did I get stopped out off of market action like that twice? Yes, but does that mean I should be trying to trade it? No, because the previous setup and the setup that I took today has made me money consistently versus this. Again, like this has happened against a high time frame bearish sweep and a high time frame bearish SMT divergence, and more often than not fails. We just so happen to have back-to-back ones of that happening on the trading days that I'm trading, right? It didn't happen on back-to-back trading days, but it happened on the 2 days that I was willing to trade. So what I'm thinking now could happen, what probably will happen, is we will trade up from here. If we push significantly higher, then this gap is going to be the gap that gets filled on the sell the news event during FOMC. And if this gap is still untapped, come FOMC rate cut decisions, I'm going to do exactly what I did last FOMC and wait for news to come out, wait for a high time frame sweep of liquidity to the upside, and short the shit out of it all the way down until whichever index gives me a better setup to look for this gap to get filled, because this is a huge CME gap. It's bound to get filled. Just wasn't in the cards for market open. Yeah, man. High time frame bearish S&T. That was a tricky one today. I think that, bro, we're like, let's look at Apple and Google. Yeah, bro, Meta gapped up. Google gapped up. Apple gapped up. Robinhood gapped up. Let's look at Amazon. We have Google on there. Microsoft. Amazon, gap up. Microsoft, gap up. Earnings is priced in on these tech stocks, bro. There's no way that we move, bro. I might take the big fucking short on Wednesday, bro. I might take the big fucking short on Wednesday. I might take a huge short position. So look, Meta, Google, Apple, Amazon, and Microsoft. Meta, Google, and Microsoft, their earnings come out on Wednesday. Amazon and Apple, their earnings come out on Thursday. I think I'm personally going to short the shit out of the market on Wednesday. Especially if this gap goes unfilled. Let's see what happens here. We could get a change in order flow by inversing this 5-minute gap here on NASDAQ. That could cause our rotation. Don't have any more gaps. This is the gap that we're going to want to inverse on the 5-minute. If we can inverse that gap, I would not be willing to short that immediately, but because we got the sweep on ES, we get the inverse of this gap, then we could get a 5-minute retrace, and then if we can get a continuation out of that, then that would essentially give us potentially promising short entries. I can't wrap my head around the fact that this new week opening gap isn't going to get aggressively filled on market open. Just gonna sit here and watch. Bitcoin is back at $15,000. Pretty strong bullish reaction out of this gap. ES, let's see what ES does on this gap. We inverse the gap on ES. Shorts are still an option, but I'm going to need to wait for price to actually play out. So again, we have a high time frame sweep. We have a 5-minute change in order flow. What's next? I would need a 5-minute continuation confluence. Once that continuation confluence gets filled, scale down to the 1 minute, look to enter. NASDAQ, we haven't even gotten the change in order flow on the 5-minute. And I'm not trying to force a trade. I figured I might as well stay on just because I know that the trade down to this new week opening gap is just so solid that I don't want to miss it. Big legs down here on ES. I hope this shit doesn't take off without me. Just be patient, be patient, be patient. Really, really hope this shit doesn't take off without me, man. About to get the inverse gap on NASDAQ. The goal here would be to see a 5-minute retrace now. 5-minute retrace, potentially even NASDAQ maybe coming up like a significant amount. I think there's still possibility here, bros. And if there is, I'm just telling you right now, I'm going big on it. telling you right now, if there's opportunity here, I'm going big on it. I don't like how ES is just moving without me, bro. Ah, man. We gotta be patient, gotta be patient, gotta be patient, gotta be patient. Please give me a 5-minute retrace, bro. If this shit moves without me, bro, give me a 5-minute retrace, man. Please, man. Please. Nice. Nice. So we had high time frame sweep, change in order flow, now waiting for a continuation confluence. Come on. Let's break structure here on the 1 minute to the upside. That would be the most ideal. If we could just break structure to the upside on the 1 minute, that would be so good. That would be so freaking good. Please come in and fill this gap. No. Come on, dude. Don't leave without me. Don't leave without me. Come on. Get a break. Get a break up. Yes. Go. Come on. Break up here. Come on. Come on, man. Ah. Don't leave without me, bro. Be calm and be patient. Be calm and be patient. Be calm and be patient. Come on, man. Give me that retrace, man. 5-minute retrace, please, bro. I think we'll be able to get it. Yes. Come on, man. Nice. This is good, this is good, this is good. We're also going to go ahead and be forming a 5-minute fair value gap that we can go up and eventually fill. So that's good. All we got to do is poke above these highs now. So we no longer need to push all the way up to equilibrium. We made a 5-minute retrace. Realistically, I want to see a 1-minute change in direction to the upside. We haven't changed 1-minute order flow to the upside. I want to see a change in order flow, or literally just this gap getting filled. Nice, NASDAQ, nice. We filled this gap on NASDAQ, beautiful. NASDAQ filled it, ES should fill it. Come on. No freaking way. I gotta stay patient on this, bro. Even though I want it so bad. Five equal highs right there. We gotta punch that, bro. There's no shot we don't. NASDAQ. We gotta change 1-minute direction, bro. For me to be confident in this. Come on, dude. Yes, we have to punch out these highs. NASDAQ, it would be great for us to sweep out these 1-minute highs, fill equilibrium, and stay within this 5-minute gap. ES, all I would want to see would be us to punch through these highs. Nice. Come on, get above these highs, fill 5-minute equilibrium, and then stay within the gap. Come on now. We broke 1-minute structure to the upside on NASDAQ. That's great. That's really all we needed. Now we'd just be looking for a change in direction back to the downside, which I mean, shit, from these lows up to these highs, we could see 79% extension closure. But again, I want to see these highs get hit on ES, bro. We're still pretty far from the 79% extension. I think we can move higher. I would really love for us to take out these 1-minute highs and equilibrium on NASDAQ. Come on, man. Take them out, man. Nice. Yes, boom, perfect. 1-minute highs taken, 5-minute equilibrium hit. Now we're looking good. Yes, filled this 5-minute gap. We're looking great on both these indexes now. Now all that I'm looking for is a 1-minute change of direction back down to the downside. So 1-minute change in order flow back down to the downside. The bigger and the higher the retrace, the better. Nice, or this would be even better if NASDAQ gave us a 5-minute fucking SMT divergence, bro. That would be huge if we could get NASDAQ to even just come above and sweep out these highs while ES stays underneath them. I'll literally max short this. Like I'm telling you, I'm putting a lot of money on this shit. If NASDAQ takes out these highs, and we get a 5-minute SMT divergence, it's, bro, I'm shorting so hard. $10.14 highs. These are the $10.14 highs. Five-minute retrace looking glorious. Looking so good. Come on, NASDAQ. Rip up, take out these highs, and then just let's hit that rotation. NASDAQ, go NASDAQ, go NASDAQ. I'm telling you, bro, if we can get this 5-minute SMT and then confirmations to the downside, fucking game over. Push higher here, NASDAQ, come on. If we inverse this gap, that changes order flow on the 1 minute, and then that gives me the ability to go short on ES. Ideally, we don't get that yet. I would love for NASDAQ to come above those highs. Come on, NASDAQ, take them out, dude. Give me the S&T. Did I already put those highs on? Oops, no. Give me the S&T. Come on. I mean, shit, if ES wants to inverse the gap, then it can, but NASDAQ, boom, we took out those highs. NASDAQ took out these highs. We're looking good now, boys. We're looking good now. Let's start the rotation. Let's start the rotation. We're going to have to see a rotation soon, or else this is literally just a continuation. Kind of a deep retrace for that, but we shall see. Here we go. Here we go. Get it. Nice. Get it. Come on. Didn't get it. Gotta keep waiting. Nice. Get it, bro. If we get this on ES. If we get this on ES, then it looks good for us, bros. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. We got it on ES. I kind of want to wait for NASDAQ to change directions first, though. Just in case. I'd like to see a change in direction on NASDAQ. Because that's, you know, it is a gap, but I would like to see this potential SMT actually start the rotation down. Get what I'm saying? Because right now we're underneath these highs on ES, but on NASDAQ we're above these highs. But in order for this SMT to actually play out, we would need a proper rotation from these highs up here. So still watching and waiting. Potential 1 minute SMT. Come on, NASDAQ, just break structure here. We got to see the rotation on NASDAQ before we jump into anything. Let's get it. Come on. Break. That is technically a 1 minute SMT. I just want one last final confirmation, man. I just want to see it go down. Like, I just want to see it break structure. Come on, man. Let's see the rotation from these eyes. It's getting to a point, guys. It's getting to a point. If ES ends up coming above these highs, it's smoked. It's smoked. That's where we draw the line. Come on, NASDAQ. Give it to us, dude. Come on, man. Give it to us, bro. If we can just get this while ES is underneath these highs, then this is glorious. Please, bro. Give it to us. Come on. Give us the break, please. Please, dude. Please, please. 5 minute SMT, bro. 5 minute SMT. 5 minute SMT. Come on. Give us the break. Give us the break, man. Nice. Come on. If we break this structure, then I'm shorting the S&P 500. Boom, we broke structure. I'm shorting ES. see it happen, bros. Let's see it happen. Once this 5-minute candle closes, then the SMT has been confirmed. As long as it closes bearish. Put a lot of money on this. Now keep in mind, the only reason why I'm willing to take this short is because no significant high time frame draws on liquidity have even been hit to the downside yet. London lows haven't even been taken out. London lows on NASDAQ haven't even been taken out. This new week opening gap is a ridiculously strong draw on liquidity that needs to be filled. London lows haven't been taken out. Asian lows haven't been taken out. High time frame lows haven't been taken out. There was no form of high time frame lows that have been taken out yet. No form of significant high time frame lows that have been taken out yet. I wouldn't be taking this trade if this wick down here came and took out London session lows. Okay, that would be a completely different story. I would have had to bite the bullet because then draws on liquidity to the upside and to the downside would have been taken out. But in this case, draws on liquidity to the downside still haven't been taken out. Followed the strategy. Again, high time frame liquidity sweep, 5-minute SMT divergence. Okay, after the 5-minute liquidity sweep, we changed 5-minute order flow. We inverse this gap. We get a 5-minute SMT divergence. We can target these draws on liquidity. And then on top of that, when we get that 5-minute SMT divergence, scale down to the 1-minute time frame, we waited for a change in direction. Every single step was hit. Great risk to reward on this as well. Realistically, I don't want to take, I know it sounds fucking crazy, but bro, I'm confident in this. I don't want to take any profits until we come down and take out or start filling this new week opening gap. I don't care how long we're on this. This is what I'm going to do for the day. See what the risk reward is. Oh, bro. If we hit that, everything is back. I put right around $100,000 on this trade, so. And once again, for everybody that's calling me fucking crazy, you can literally see I'm in the trade. I'm not texting somebody to place the trade after the fact and to do this for fucking views. You guys already saw me lose a bunch of money today. It's actually ridiculous that I have to do shit like that. Bro, like, it's insane how much proof I show you guys. I tell you guys exactly when I'm entering, exactly when I'm exiting, what I lose right when the trade gets stopped out. And then I show you guys it showing up on TradeZella right after it happens, because it's connected to the fucking broker that I'm using. And people are saying that I'm not taking these trades in real time. It fucking baffles me. Or they're saying that, oh, he just posted a $250,000 loss for views, for revenue. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? You post a big winning day and people are like, oh, fucking scammer. Oh, he's doing it to sell his course. And then you post a big losing day and then boom, all of a sudden it's, oh no, he's only doing this to try and fake people out and build credibility. There's no fucking way to win with these people, bro. It's actually fucking insane. And it's funny too because you can tell the people that haven't actually truly watched through these videos, because if they did watch through the entire video, they would know that I'm literally saying it word for word, bar for fucking bar, and then posting the P&L, showing you guys the P&L, connected to TradeZealot, connected to my broker. Look in the top right hand corner. That shit says fucking, wait, hold on. You guys can't really see it that well, but it says live. You see the entries. Look, you can see where I shorted before, and then you can see where I got stopped out with all those green arrows. You can see where I shorted again. You can see my stop loss. I don't know what else you guys want me to do. I don't know what else you guys want me to do. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because when this hits, there's going to be a bunch of bullshit of people saying, oh, this and this and that. And guess what? I'm going to turn on my phone and I'm going to be chilling because I'm going to make this loss back and then hopefully make the loss back from whenever that was last week, Wednesday. I don't know if I'll be able to cover that entire loss, but we'll see. We'll see. It's going to be a long trade recap video. We have some time for us to come all the way down here. We're pushing down. happy. Price is setting up great for us, though. Setting up great. Everything looks great. Everything looks great for this. Be right back. I'm taking a piss. We're moving, we're moving. NASDAQ, we're getting a big retrace. Again, this is going to be a long trade recap, bros. It's going to be a lot of watching and waiting. We're moving down. Give me a second. I gotta let this dude in. Alright guys, slowly but surely we're making this move. Damn, bro, better hope NASDAQ goes back down. Back up to these highs now. NASDAQ poked above these highs again. So NASDAQ just pushed above the 1045 highs, which would be like a triple fucking S&T divergence. We would now want NASDAQ to rotate down again. ES, we're still in a comfortable position. NASDAQ, we're back above these highs. Again, bro, I'm telling you, I'm gonna trade. I've been on here for the last 2 hours. I'm gonna keep working on this until, you know. I'm gonna keep working on this until we can make this shit shake. So let's look back here on NASDAQ again. Because we poked above these highs, we're going to want to see another rotation back down. If that's the case, and if ES can just stay down here, then that would be good. I'm getting hungry though, bros. I'm getting hungry. Let's see if NASDAQ can fucking rotate back down. ES is still in a healthy position. NASDAQ, I would love to see price break structure and then just give us a fucking triple. A triple bearish SMT. High, higher high, higher high, high, lower high, lower high. see if we can break these lows. Go. Nice. Dude, maybe this will finally cause us to rumble all the way down, dude. Maybe this will finally give it to us. Oh my. Come on, man. Bruh. Oh my days. Come on, man. Can we just start a fucking full-fledged rumble pack to the downside? Can we just start shitting the bed? Okay. We broke 1 minute structure to the downside on NASDAQ. Step in the right direction. Whoa! Why did this candle just glitch like that? There you go. The fuck? That was crazy. I would love to just see 5 minute break of structure on NASDAQ. Oh man, this is gonna be a long one, bros. let's chill out here. Bro. I would really appreciate this not fucking crushing me. Come on, bro. It's not looking good, guys. So we just made the fifth or the fourth higher high. So we have high, higher high, higher high, higher high, while ES still remains underneath the main high right here. Realistically, I'm not really thinking that this is looking too hot for us. We would need to reverse like right the fuck now. Ugh. Oh man. We gotta turn around like right the fuck now, bro. These lines ain't gonna do shit. These lines ain't gonna do shit, unfortunately. These lines that I'm putting on are not gonna do shit, man. I fear I am just incorrect today. We'll see, though. This might be the end of it, bros. This might be the end of it. gotta do something. Now would be the fucking time. Now would be the fucking time, guys. Come on, bro. Well, luckily, if I get stopped out, it's less than 100K. thought I risked 100K. I risked around 65. It's not horrible, but man, got smoked, bro. Stop loss still hasn't been hit yet, but it's going to get hit, and we got a hole to dig ourselves out of, folks. Wow, still not yet. We're so fucking close to it, though. Yo. Is it finally gonna happen? Or are we just still fucking around? I'm not gonna lie, bros. I mean, this has been going on forever. I'm gonna stop it here, and I need to keep going on with my day. I'll update it if I get stopped, or that's probably the more likely option. But if Price ends up wanting to go in my direction, then I will let you guys know regardless. All right. Okay. See you guys soon in 1 second. All right, guys. We are literally inches away from getting stopped out. If we move anywhere above this high right here, we will get stopped out of our position. Literally, if we move a singular inch above that high right there, we get fully stopped out. It's gonna happen. We'll see. Oh my, bro. If we move anywhere higher than that, yep, and we're gone. $151,000. Just so you know, I'm not capping. Bad month. It's part of the game. Well, that being said, appreciate you, bros. We got to see what we can do for the rest of this fucking week.